What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the Fluffy Gamer. It's the middle of the week, so you know what time it is. It's time for a midweek quick fix. Are you guys ready? You know I am. We're gonna hit up a couple stores, see if we can find some video games, some out-of-print DVDs. We're staying away from Powell. We ain't going over bargain hunters. Spent way too much money last week. Sorry, Renee. We're going cheap this week. So let's go hit up some thrift stores. Found some good stuff the last time I was in here. PlayStation 2, $60. Wow. Oh, nice. Might have to get that. Anchor Bay. I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Just these ones?
Yeah.
Okay, any discounts?
No.
No? Would you like to donate the 2 pennies to
Sure.
our Young Adults program? So it makes it an even six.
I don't understand what you're saying. Say no to drugs, guys. Say no to drugs. Just ran into somebody that was high as fuck. Couldn't even talk. But anyways, I just got out of the Goodwill over here, as you guys saw. I ended up picking up 2 DVDs inside there for $2.99 each. Had to go with the He-Mans and the Master of the Universe. Loved watching this back in the day as a kid. And this thing's got 20 episodes on it. It's brand new sealed. Keeping it. The other movie that I picked up, I have only seen this, I believe, one time. Can't remember if it's any good or not, but I do remember the original. I went ahead and picked up 2010, The Year We Make Contact, starring Roy Schneider, John Lithgow. Definitely interested in checking this one out again. Disc is in really good condition. Has the insert in there. I don't ever see this out in the wild, so I figure I might as well pick it up. $3, right? But anyways, guys, I'm sure you guys have already heard already. This week they have announced that they are closing a bunch of GameStop stores. So I'm going to go hit up a couple today, see if they got any retro games, and on the cheap, of course. So let's go over to Point Loma and go hit up the GameStop over there. All right, well, we just made it to Point Loma. It's windy as fuck over here. GameStop, will you be closing? Ooh, I farted. Hopefully it doesn't come in with me. Do you guys have any of the retro games, like the Nintendo or Genesis?
No, we do all that through our web store.
Alright, well, you guys heard them. No retro games. Oh well. Let's go hit up another one that I do know has retro games. Looks like T-Mobile is where it's at. They're having a good time over here. Yeah. There you go. Get down with your bad self. Yeah, work it. It's too bad T-Mobile sucks, though. Now this GameStop has retro games. Look at that, Turok 2, $4.99. I got that, but for $3, that's pretty good. Sonic 2 for $3. Alright, just got out of the GameStop over here. I picked up a couple N64 titles to add to my collection. Alright, so I picked up 3 N64 titles inside there. 2 are upgrades, and 1 I just could not pass because it was so cheap. The first one is to add to my collection, and that is Spider-Man. Very nice, clean copy. It even has a top label on there. Look at that. Looks like OGP style. But of course, I'll have a replacement label for the top on that. And yeah, $6.99, not bad. Also picked up Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. Did not have that one. Adding that to my collection. And this was only $4.99, which goes for about $5-6, so right on the money for there. And the last one that I picked up, I have it already, but for $2.99, I couldn't pass it up. That was too cheap. And that is Namco Museum 64. There's a thrift store right down the street, and I haven't been there in a while, so let's go check that place out. Excuse me, I just farted. Good thing it's windy as hell, so it'll blow that stink right away. But anyways, we're over here in Claremont still, at the thrift store. It's been a while since I've been inside here. Let's get inside. It's windy out here. Ain't your face off? Probably have that one. Do you work here? Yep. Is that a miracle piano? Yeah, I struck out inside there. Didn't find anything. Although, for a second there, I thought that was a miracle piano. What the fuck? How did I get here? GPS said this was a GameStop.
What's up? Shit's still sitting here. The reason we don't pay that much for Jaguar? Because it's a slow mover. By the time I sell these, I sell 50 Super Nintendos, 20 Sega Genesis, at least 40 or 50 Nintendos.
That's a big item, though.
It is a big item, but it's a slow mover, you know? That's why we'll buy it and that's it.
Well, what about all these? You finally have a game that I don't have.
Sealed.
Yeah. I got like over 100 PS3 games at home, and I haven't played one of them.
Well, that's not very efficient on your part.
I don't have any time. Man, you are coming up with these ancient, expensive,
Come this way, let me show you the
graded
good ones. These are the cheaper ones.
Wow. Oh, those are the cheaper ones? Where's the good ones?
Over here. 1947, 1946.
Wow.
That's the real stuff.
Somebody just brought these in? Said you didn't need them?
I brought a private deal, yeah. Tell you what, Fluffy, I know you've been looking for a record player and they're hard to get. This one is actually like brand new.
It looks pretty
$50
nice.
for a regular customer, but for Fluffy, it's $35.
35 bucks?
Hook you up.
Throw in these cute ladies and you got a deal. I will destroy them.
By sitting on them.
Yeah, dude, it's clean.
Holy shit.
Walmart.
Wow. And that came from your collection?
Yeah, my collection.
You see the greatest hits everywhere, but you very rarely see like the black label ones,
Yeah.
which obviously those are worth a little more because they are on the rare side.
What, you think it's slipping?
Woo. Woo.
Catch me slipping?
$20 for Nate.
20 bucks? No, it's 29.
It's $29.99. But he gets a discount, so it's $27. Oh. Did you check with the channel first to make sure it's okay for you to pay that amazing deal I just gave you on Punisher?
Oh, you mean this thing that you just gave to me for $65?
I know, since I don't give you good deals.
Are you punishing me?
I'm not punishing you. I tell you what, since they said as a business I would pay for the Jaguar, first person that comes here in the store and mentions Fluffy's channel, you can pick up the Jaguar for $250.
I'm actually glad I ended up over here because I scored some really cool stuff. And if anybody out there wants to score that Jaguar that's inside there, it's brand new. It's open, but it's brand new. He's going to sell it for $250, but you have until Friday. So that's only like a couple days after this video comes out. So if you're interested and you live here in San Diego and you want that Jaguar, you have to come in here and mention Fluffy and you can get it for $250. Yeah. About a month ago, I actually picked up some records inside the store. I ended up getting 7 records for like 20 bucks. He hooked me up. So I got a lot of records, old music that I used to listen back in the day, like Men at Work, Heart, stuff like that. I can't remember the other ones that I picked up, but I do have them at home. I've been looking for a record player since I picked up those records. And sure enough, he finally had a record player in the store. And this thing is badass. He had this thing marked for $49.99. It's got like buttons on the front for the switch from 33 to 45, you know, depending on what record size you have for the speed. It's also got a start button, stop button, and needle up, needle down button. So I'm gonna head on home, hook this up to my home theater in my living room, and pop in a record and listen to some music tonight. Man, this is gonna be cool. It's been a long time since I've had a record player. There's a lot of people collecting records these days, and the reason why is because the quality of the music on a record player is actually a lot better than the CDs. I finally got my hands on the Punisher. Would really love to find the case and manual. Very hard to find. He offered me $65, which this is easily a $100 game. Could not pass up on that, so I ended up paying $70 with tax. And also, I finally got a copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Wow. Check out the disc. With my discount, I paid $27. And last but not least, I picked up, and I probably have this one already, but if I do, it's definitely an upgrade, because this case and discs are like brand new, and that is Resident Evil 0. This thing is definitely Minty Mac. Flawless. And the other disc. Whew. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this week's Fluffy Gamer Show. Man, I got some good stuff this week. Picked up the N64 games from the GameStop. Picked up the 2 DVDs from my local Goodwill. And of course, I got the video games right here and there. And also the record player sitting underneath over here at Bargain Hunters. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Punisher out. And also, I finally got me Castlevania Symphony, yeah. And finally, I finally got my copy of Castlevania Symphony. Oh God, I can't even say it. And also, I finally got my copy. And also, I finally got a copy of Castlevania Symphony of. Oh my God, I can't even say it. Symphony of the Night. And also I finally got my copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I can't even fucking say it. Minty.
What's it worth? You can tell me, I don't care.
Worth about $55.
Oh, hell, that shit ain't for sale.
I held you tight.
What? See the what?
The comics?
I'm sorry, I'm too busy looking at these naked ladies.
Oh, that's... Hi, welcome to Bargain Hunters.
I remember that night in May.
Thank you.
How come you always give everybody else free stuff and never me?
Well, I'll give you free stuff. Like, in about 15 minutes, there's going to be a free ass whooping.
I actually picked up some records from Renee about a little over a month ago. Got all these for $20. My mom was a big fan of Heart, so I had to get this one. And this one's probably one of their better albums right here, Dreamboat Annie. Great album. And this one came out in the early 90s, I believe. Or maybe late 80s. But this one, there's only a couple good ones on here. Not the greatest one. And of course, had to get some good old Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. And here's another album that my mom liked. She loved the crap out of the song Jump, so I had to pick this one up. 1984. Wow. And the last one that I got was Men at Work. Used to listen to this album all the time.